Hey yo, what's up, man? It's your boy HipHopGamer. You know, I had to do a little, change of scenery right now. Just chilling in my living room, in my crib. Got my pool table right here, just chilling. You know, shoot some pool a little bit. But I got this new show that I want to do, and it's called Special Thanks. And the reason why I'm doing this show, just to give you guys a brief history, there was a show that I started a while back called Industry Impressions. And although it's a good idea, it wasn't executed exactly the way I wanted to execute it. So, I went back to the drawing board, and now I'm back, you know what I'm saying? So, it's 2012, new year, new things, new movements. And with Special Thanks, it's just, I'm so blessed. Seriously, y'all, I'm so blessed and I'm so appreciative of the opportunity, that I have in this industry to do what I do and to do what I love and to travel places that I thought I'd never be, and places that I thought I'd never see. So I'm very thankful. I'm thankful to God for that. But there's a lot of people that I've met in this industry, man, and I'm telling you, there's some amazing people in this industry. Regardless of the hate, regardless of the problems that I've received in my years of doing this, I'm so happy. You know what I'm saying? There's tons of people in this industry that don't get a lot of shine, don't get a lot of light or any recognition. So this video, this episode, this series, this show is strictly about thanking people. And for the very first episode, what better person than a person that gave me a true start and a true shot to do what I'm doing and to get as far as I am today. And that's my man Torrence Davis, who's like a brother to me. I love him to death. So this first episode is dedicated to Torrence Davis. This is the Special Thanks show presented to you guys by the one and only HipHopGamer. And everybody in the industry, before we start the show, let's try to thank each other more and support each other more. It's not all about who gets the most traffic first. It's not all about, I got more than you, so you don't deserve this. And it's not all about getting a free video game. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot deeper than that. Publishers, developers, journalists, consumers, everybody play a role in the industry that we love. And everybody deserves a little thanks. You know what I'm saying? So, since nobody else would do it, it's only right that I do it. Now, I say I'm the #1 journalist, but when you're working hard, you're not working hard to be third place. You always want to be the best you can be, but everybody always strives to be the best, in terms of being #1. So, I say it, but at the end of the day, it's just all friendly competition. Because truly the only person that's #1 is our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. So one love and God bless. We about to start the show. And welcome to Special Thanks. That was a little intro letting you know what it is. You will never see this long intro again. But we about to get it popping. So Torrence, this is all you, homie. Peace.
My name is Torrence Davis. I'm the editor-in-chief of The Bitbag, thebitbag.com. We do news and reviews and information on video games and technology. I was a big Quake gamer, big ID Soft gamer, but I'd say the first Mech Warrior game really did it for me. That just blew me away. Customizable mechs and first-person comic stuff, and then the online gaming comp. After, 6 or 7 years of World of Warcraft, I stopped gaming on the PC because I was getting my needs fulfilled on my consoles. And recently I built a monster machine for high-definition video editing. I'm done with gaming on the PC. I need this video editing machine. I got a i7 920 ATI 4870 card, 6 gigs of RAM, and then I had this problem. What do I load on it? I need a 64-bit operating system. People were talking about Windows 7. So I got 7068 and loaded it in there, and it found all of my hardware. I didn't have to do anything. 30 minutes, I'm in the operating system. No exclamation points. I'm like, wow. You know what? Let me load a game just to see how it is. So I loaded up Crysis, the demo. Put everything on high, okay? Single card solution, no overclocking, and it was running at 60 frames a second. And I said, okay, I'm gonna start gaming on the PC again. The reason I like Windows is because I like to have control over my operating system, over my hardware. I like to get into the registry and stuff like that. When you load Windows 7, and it's a lot easier. easier access to your files. You know, it's faster. There's a 64-bit browser, but I don't think gamers have caught on yet, you know, to the whole 64-bit thing and how great it is, how you can use all of that memory that you bought. People are just going to start buying it just for gaming, you know, because I think that's what it's built for, gaming and video editing. If you game on a PC, get Windows 7. Torrence Davis, editor-in-chief of the BitBag, thebitbag.com. And my gamer tag is Versellios70, that's Verselios 70.
Yeah. So it's your boy HipHopGamer now. The first thing we're going to talk about is, you know, what Torrence Davis contributed, you know what I'm saying, to the industry. And there's tons of contributions that he brought to the industry, because he's been in the industry for like 15, 17 years. So he's definitely contributed, you know. But the first thing I would like to say that he contributed, it would have to be the Warzone podcast. And the reason why I say that is because the Warzone podcast it's a live podcast. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the fans, every single week, a lot of the fans of the site and fans of the game industry, they get a chance to speak with him, talk with him, but talk to the people and everybody that's in the industry doing it. And I don't think there's no other you know, website that does that, or does it quite like how, you know, Torrence do it with the Warzone. I'm proud to be a co-host, even though I'm not on every show, because, you know, I've been doing a lot of big business myself, but it's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? I remember when he came up with the idea to do the Warzone, and, you know, how I get excited and I'm so passionate, he had the same excitement and the same passion. I already told him, like, yo, I'm in. I don't care what it is, I'm in. Just by the way he was talking about it. You know what I'm saying? So I got in. And, you know, the way the Warzone podcast benefited the industry is that it actually gave birth to new content creators and new journalists out there. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of other people out there. If you go to the bitbag.com right now, and you're gonna see a lot of people besides Torrence Davis posting on that site, and a lot of those people are people that are products of the Warzone podcast. Because you get to know people, you get to build things with people, you get to connect with people, and you don't know what a person is made of until you give them a shot. You see what I'm saying? So that's one of the major contributions that I feel he did, because a lot of people don't do that. And if you look at a lot of people right now that's in big positions, you know, like commercialized positions, you know, they don't really give that opportunity or that shot to any old body. You know what I'm saying? Everything is so money involved and business involved that not everybody can get a fair shot. This man been in the game for 15, 17 years, and he's giving the average, everyday, ordinary person a shot. I'm living proof of the shot. You know what I'm saying? That he gave people. And another thing that he contributed to the industry, to be honest with you, you know, was me. Because he gave me opportunity to go to E3 in 2008. I started doing journalism. I started making videos in 2007. I became a journalist when Torrence taught me a lot of things on how to be a journalist and how to, you know, draw people in and how to be smart and fact check things. And, you know, he taught me a lot. And I just built on what, you know, he taught me in terms of the path. So in terms of what he contributed to the industry, yo, this man, a black man at that, you know what I'm saying, in terms of, you know, just how the game industry is, in terms of it being predominantly white in the industry portion, you know, this man has changed things, you know what I'm saying, and it's amazing, you know. So in terms of contributions, I would have to say that's what he contributed, and you're gonna find out more about my boy T in the next part of the show. But I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I'm not a good pool player. I'm not nice in pool. This ain't my thing. But I'm gonna take a shot anyway because we on the show. You know what I mean? So let's get it poppin'. Scratch. Wait, damn. I scratched. But anyway, you know, we just broke bread. About to, you know, shoot a little bit more, see what I can do, just to get my game up a little bit. And other than that, we're about to move to the next section of the special thanks show. So Torrence Davis, thank you again. We're gonna move to the next part. Peace.
Oh, look at this baby, will you? Oh my God. Will you look at that? Alright, so first let's get the controller out. There it goes. It's got some tape on it. I remember when I first covered the news of this controller, I thought it was just an Xbox 360 style controller with the MLG logo on it. So I wasn't really that impressed until I went to E3 and got my hands on it, and then I was blown away. Here's the controller. Ta-da! Xbox 360 style, shoulder buttons, triggers, connector for the wire. This is actually houses weights. They're 35 grams each, so you can add some weight to your controller. We all like weight to our controller. Okay, I'll stick with the 70 grams. So let's just, we're not going to play around with it yet. We're going to do the unboxing here. Here's the cable. The cable is braided. The last cable you'll ever need. So here's your cable. Got a USB connection. And a little twisty connector right here. So you can hook it into the controller. Braided. That's tough. Some MLG literature and manuals. Yeah, who cares? Okay. Check this out. Comes with its own case. Bam. Little Xbox Live thingy inside, so you can hook up your headset in there, and some padding here. Well, I guess you can use this to hold stuff down. Whatever, yeah, has its own MLG branded carrying case. Last but not least, and let me just, before I toss this aside, this is a quality box. I mean, it's thick. I don't want to throw this thing out. This is nice. Okay. Here is the parts. This has the modules in it and the plates for the controller. So, as you can see, it comes with the glossy style plating. But you can take this off. Let me show you. Just pops off. It's magnetic. Check that out. Pop this off. Let's say you want to. Make sure this is not screwed in there. Let's say you want a matte finish, and you can see the little metal things on the bottom. So I want a matte finish. I just take this, pop it on, and now I have a matte finish on my controller. Okay, is that slick? So this is the 360 version of the controller. I will also be getting a PlayStation 3 version, but I don't like the 360 D-pad. So let's take this plating off. I'm going to twist this off, get rid of this 360 D-pad, and look, I got a PS3 style D-pad in here. Man, this thing packed good. Okay. So, let's see, where's the white? So I'm going to pop this PlayStation 3 D-pad in here. Boom. Now I have a PS3 style D-pad. See that? Boom, 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 boom. And put this back on. And I'm ready to rock. Nice D-pad. Or at least a better one. And if you prefer the convex, analog sticks instead of concave, they have them here. Standard PS3 convex style analog pads. So I can go that way if I want. Also, if I want to have the two analog pads down here, I can just take this and move it down here and put the D-pad up here. And boom, it's a PlayStation 3 controller. Now the PlayStation 3 controller is basically the same body, but it comes with standard, I think, the convex controllers here and the D-pad up here. And it also comes with Xbox 360 parts in the PlayStation 3 kit. So if you prefer Xbox 360 concave analogs, you can use those with your PlayStation 3 controller. One controller to rule them all, people. It's right here, the Mad Catz MLG Pro Circuit controller. This will be the last controller you will ever own for this generation. And supposedly they're going to be making some more of these modules. I sent them an email. I'm hoping they make a Sega Saturn style D-pad for this, and maybe even an old NES style D-pad that you can purchase and put in this. The great thing about this controller is if any of these things break, you just pop it out and buy a new one, pop it in, you got a new controller. It's awesome. And something else you guys might not know, on PlayStation 3, all games by default use the shoulder buttons, and you can't use the triggers. Even in Battlefield 3, you can't go into the menus and customize it so your fire is down here. But with this controller, you can swap these two buttons through the hardware. I forgot how he did it. I think he held them both down at the same time, and then they swap position. So now you can actually use the trigger, the actual trigger on your PlayStation 3 first-person shooters to fire instead of the shoulder buttons. This is one badass controller, people. I know this is just supposed to be an unboxing, but I'm so excited about it. I just had to talk about it. So, we will have our review probably on Monday. We'll post our full review on this and tell you what we think. You already know what we think. This is Mad Catz' best work since they did the Dreamcast 6-button controller. All you guys out there who had Dreamcast, you remember the blue and white Mad Catz controller they brought out with 6 buttons going across, the best controller they ever made? They've topped that. This is absolutely the best controller ever made. It's wired, no more wireless. I'm done with wireless. I think a lot of people are done with wireless because, especially on the 360, we're tired of buying battery packs, tired of replacing dual shocks when the battery starts wearing down. It's time to go back to wired. So this, and plus if you're a pro gamer, pro gamers like wired controllers versus wireless. They prefer the wired. So that's why they built this one wired standard, because it's an MLG controller. And what else can I say? It is one badass controller. So I'm going to get on and test it out right now, and we'll have a review for you guys on Monday. This is Torrence Davis with Unwrapped. Peace out.
Alright, now we back. So, just to give you guys like a backstory on my man Torrence, you know, just to, you know, not to go into too much detail, because this is, you know, just like a brief show, but just to let you guys know, this dude, he had a website back in 1995 called VGT, you know what I'm saying? So, he's owned his own website since 1995. PlayStation came out in 1995, dog, you feel me? Well, 1994 in Japan, but 1995, PlayStation came out. You know what I'm saying? you know, so when PlayStation came out day one, this dude was already running a website giving us great content from the get-go. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know him then, and I was just a kid, you know, wanting my PlayStation 2, like, you know what I mean? But this is how long he's been doing it. So it was VGT.com, and he's been doing content ever since. But also, you know, he's a filmmaker. You know, that's actually his true passion. You know what I'm saying? To be a filmmaker. You know, so a little history and backstory on Torrence, you know, dates back to '95 and maybe even beyond that. You know, but he actually has skills in filmmaking. You know what I'm saying? Filmmaking, editing, photography, he does it all. You know, and then on top of that, he has all the game systems. If you go to his house, you'll see that he still has Sega Saturn, Sega Dreamcast, and tons of games. Crazy. Like the first edition Doom and stuff like that. Like this dude is crazy. Like he's been doing a lot. You know what I'm saying? And when I think about what he's done back then and like a little backstory on him, how he got into gaming and stuff like that, you know, and then looking at him now and the obstacles that he has to, you know, go through is crazy. Because like right now, nowadays, there's a lot of people that don't appreciate the hustle. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that don't appreciate what you got to go through to be great as a journalist and stuff. And you got to understand, back when he was doing it, we didn't have like the internet to help us out with every old thing. You know what I'm saying? You know, you had to send your stuff in the mail and wait to get your magazine copies and really write everything. And you know, things was harder back then. It was a lot harder. You know what I'm saying? You got to think, man, we in 2012 now. That was 95, kid, well over 10 years ago. So things was a lot harder for him and stuff like that back in the day, you know? So it's good to see that someone could come from back then and still work just as hard now when a lot of things that wasn't given to him is given to other people, and they still find time to complain and feel like they're tired of not getting the recognition or whatever they deserve. You know, so that's another obstacle that he had to overcome. Because, to be honest, if you look at a lot of journalists now, they don't last. You know what I'm saying? And not a lot of journalists can build anything up from the ground up and make it last. If you ain't got no job with a major company or magazine or something, then you going somewhere else to do journalism. You see what I'm saying? Or you are just a freelancer until you get a job position. Torrence created his own and created jobs for others. That's crazy right there. You know what I'm saying? So in terms of obstacles that he had to overcome, I just want to say, you know, congratulations for sticking with everything that you've done. You know, from doing Davis Daily and Gamer Chat and all the cool things that you got on your site, from doing unformatted podcasts and changing that and going into the war zone, everything that you've done, and dealing with, you know, people in the industry that just want free video games, or people that's out to just sabotage others and talk about others and disrespect others. You know, you've seen it all, man. Real talk, dog. You've seen it all, and you're still here. So I think that's amazing, and I'm very grateful, you know, to know you as a friend, as a person, and you overcome a lot, man. You know, you overcome a lot. You broke down barriers, and you're still doing it. You know, you're not getting any younger, but you always get stronger, dog. So I just wanted to share that with you guys about my man Torrence. That you know, he never takes a fight backing down. You know, he's a fighter for real. And if you look at his website, you look at his content, and you see how he carries himself, how he holds it down, he keeps it real. And that's the type of friend you want. That's the type of journalist you want. Someone that'll respond back to you and give you the real. Alright? So we about to move into our next segment. And in this segment, I'm gonna actually show you guys a little video of me and Torrence kicking it like we always do. And I hope you guys enjoy it. So check out the video. But before you check out the video, take another shot at it. So what I'm gonna try to do, I'm gonna try to get the 5 in the side pocket. So let's see what we can make. Damn! Almost had it, baby. Oh, we're gonna have to try another shot when we come back. Peace.
You know, everybody has said that.
You got, like, if I say, Liara, I love you, you guys say, well, you shouldn't have been messing around with that new game. James, move. Oh my God, that's so badass. Liara, move. James, move.
Do singularity.
Liara, singularity.
She picked up my voice.
James, carnage.
Nice.
Quick save.
That's too dope.
Alright, so we about to close this out. I hope you guys really enjoyed, you know, the special thanks show, and I hope you understand what it's about. And even if you don't watch all of it or whatever, because it ain't about you or whatever, there's a lot of people that follow Torrence, and I hope everyone that does follow Torrence watch this video, show that man some love and respect, and you know, like, I thank you, man, and God bless you, Torrence. Real talk. And just to end this video off, I'm gonna end it off with your favorite game. That game is Tempest, and to my knowledge, Torrence is the best Tempest player that I know, that I've ever met. And even when we went to the video game expo in Philly, this dude got the high score. So yeah, he's the best Tempest player. If y'all don't know about Tempest, you're about to find out right now, because here's a video of it. And this is just paying homage to the game and paying homage to my brother Torrence. One love and God bless. Special thanks to you, Torrence. Thank you so much for what you've done in the industry, and keep doing it, man. We got your back, and we always gonna support you, all right? So on that note, let me see if I can get one shot in. So we're gonna try to get that one in there. One ball corner pocket. So let's see if we can do it. Wait, it's gonna go in the side pocket? I suck at this game, man. All right, cool. One love. Peace.